Welcome friends. So in this presentation we are going to understand the working of break and continue statement in C. So let us understand the working of break statement. The break statement is used mainly in the switch statement. So in my previous presentation we have seen the use of break in switch. The break statement ends the loop immediately when it is encountered. So basically when a break statement is encountered during execution, the computer stops further execution and it comes out. So this is what the meaning of break is. So basically the syntax of break is, we have a keyword break with a semicolon. So the break statement is almost and always used when with if-else statement inside the loop. So basically how the break statement works, let us see with some examples. So let us take the first example when we use the break statement with respect to the while. So we have while with a text expression, and inside that while we can see an if statement with some condition specified, and inside that if statement we have a break. So when the text expression is true, that is written in the while, it enters the block of code inside the while body. Inside that we have an if condition. Once the condition is true, we enter inside the body of the if and the statement gets executed. Suppose we have a break statement, then immediately it stops the execution and brings the control out of the if and while, and whatever code that is written outside the while will be executed. So this is how we use a break statement when we are using it in while and if. The next is, again we use the break condition in do while loop. So we have the do, inside the body of the while loop we have the condition, and then in that if condition we have the break statement, and then we have the while text expression. So here if the condition is satisfied and we encounter a break, it stops execution and brings the control out of the while loop. Similarly you can find the use of break in the for loop. So in this example we can see that how a break statement, whenever encountered during the execution, stops the execution and it comes out of the loop. So here we have a simple C program which demonstrates the working of break statement. So we consider the following program which introduces a break to exit a while loop. So here inside a main function I have initialized the variable num with a value 5. So I have used a while. In that the test condition what I have written is num greater than 0. So here the value of variable num is 5. So inside the body of the while loop I have a if condition, and the condition written if statement, and inside the if I have written a condition num equal to 3. So I am checking whether the value of num is equal to 3, and if the condition is satisfied, then the break statement gets executed, which is written inside the body of if. And then we have a printf statement which prints the value of num. Later on we decrement the value of num. So let us understand the working of this program. So we initialize the value of num by 5. So we check the condition in the while where 5 is greater than 0. Obviously 5 is greater than 0, condition is true, we enter inside the body of the while loop. So in the body of the while loop I have another test condition if 5 equal to 3, as the variable num has value 5 equal to 3. So I am comparing the value of 5 with 3. Is it equal to 5 is equal to 3? No. So the condition written by the if statement is false. That means the next statement break will not get executed, because whenever the condition returns true, then only the statement inside the if gets executed. So in this case, as the value 5 is not equal to 3, we don't execute the statement after if, that is break will not get executed, and we print the next statement that gets executed is the printf statement, which prints the value stored inside num. So in the output we can see value 5 getting printed. Then we have the num minus minus, which decrements the variable with 1. So value 5 is decremented by 1, so num becomes 4. So we are still inside the body of while loop. We once again go to the initial condition where we once again test whether num is greater than 0. Now the value of num is 4, so 4 is greater than 0. The condition is true. We enter inside the body of while loop. In this we have a test condition if num equal to 3, that is 4 is equal to 3. So here again the test condition is false. So once again my break statement will not get executed. I come to the next instruction where I print the value of num, that is 4. In the output you can see we have printed 4, and I once again decrement the value stored inside num by 1. So 4 minus minus, it becomes 3. As still we are in the body of the while loop, we once again go to the initial condition. Now the value of num is 3. 3 is greater than 0, condition is true. We go to the body of the while loop. Inside that we have the test condition. Now here you can see that the value of num is equal to 3. So 3 is equal to 3. So now the if condition is returning me true. So we execute the statement inside the if body, that is break. So whenever computer encounters break, it stops execution and it comes out of the while loop, and the program stops execution because there is no statement written outside while loop, and we end the program. So in the output we can see we have printed only the value 5 and 4. So as the condition 3 is equal to 3 is satisfied and the break is encountered, it brings the control out of the loop and stops the program execution. So this is how a small program to demonstrate the working of break statement in C. Now let us understand the working of continue statement in C. In the previous example we saw the break statement where whenever the break statement encountered, it immediately stopped the execution and made the program to come out of the loop. Now here we have another statement called as a continue statement. So the continue statement skips the current iteration of the loop and continues with the next iteration. So it will never bring you out of the loop, but it will continue with the next iteration. So the syntax of continue statement is continue is a keyword with a semicolon. So the continue statement is almost and always used with the if else statement, similar to your break. So let us understand how the continue statement works. So we take the example where we use a continue statement in the while. So we have a while statement with a text expression, and inside the body of the while we have another if conditional statement. In that we have a text expression, and if the text expression returns true, we inside the if we have a continue statement. So whenever in this example you can see that we have an arrow mark pointing towards the initial condition, that is a while condition. So here whenever a continue statement is encountered, it immediately transfers the control to the next iteration, that it will bring it to the while condition once again. So any statement written out after continue will not be executed, and it makes the iteration, that is the next iteration, to work. So here you can see the arrow pointing towards a while condition whenever the continue is encountered inside if, when the test expression is true. Similarly, you can see the use of continue in the do while loop. So the working remains the same. Once the text expression written in the if is true, the continue statement inside the if makes the program to go to the next iteration, that it will point to the while condition, and once again the program executes, skipping the statement which are written after continue. Similarly, you can find the use of continue inside the for loop. So this is how we use a continue statement in the program. So let us demonstrate the working of continue statement in a C program. So here we consider the following program which introduces a continue in while loop. So we can see here a small piece of code written to demonstrate the working of continue statement. So inside the main function we can see a variable being initialized with the value 7. So NB is initialized to 7. We have a while condition, while statement with the condition NB greater than 0. Inside the body of the while we have a set of statements where NB minus minus, we have decrement the value stored inside NB. Then we have a if condition, if statement with the condition NB equal to 5, and inside the if we have a continue statement written, followed by a printf statement which prints the value stored inside NB. So this is the set of statements we have written inside while loop. So let us demonstrate the working of this program. So initial value 7 is assigned to NB. So we are initializing the variable NB by value 7. So we compare the condition written inside the while 7 is greater than 0. Condition returns true. We enter the inside the body of the while loop. So 7 minus minus, then followed by if. So 7 is equal to 7 minus minus will give me 6. So the new value stored inside NB is 6. So 6 is compared with 5. So the condition written false, as 6 is not equal to 5. The statement inside the if will not get executed, and what is written after continue is the printf, which print the value of NB, that is 6. Now we continue with the initial condition where again we have 6 been compared with 0. As 6 is greater than 0, condition returns true. 6 minus minus, the value of NB becomes 5. We have a condition 5 equal to 5. So here the condition written inside if is satisfied, and we enter the body of if, that is the statement written is continue. So this statement will bring us to the initial state, that is direct towards the while, and the printf statement will not get executed. So in the output you can see that the value 5 is skipped and it is not getting printed. So we go to the while condition where we check the variable 5 which is stored in NB compared with 0. So 5 is greater than 0, condition is true, NB minus minus will reduce the value to 4. 4 is compared with 5, condition returns false, we print the value 4 stored in NB. So once again we enter the initial condition. So 4 is compared with 0, 4 is greater than 0, condition is true, we enter inside the while loop body. 4 minus minus will reduce the value of NB to 3. So 3 is not equal to 5. We skip the continue statement, we print the value 3. Once again we go to the initial condition. 3 is greater than 0, condition is true. 3 minus minus will reduce the value of NB to 2. 2 is compared with 5, condition is not satisfied, continue statement is skipped, and we print the value 2 on the output screen. Now we go and compare again 2 with 0. 2 is greater than 0, condition is true. 2 minus minus will be 1. 1 is compared with 5, condition is not satisfied, we print the value 1. So once again we go to the while loop. So while 1 is greater than 0, condition is true, we go here. NB minus minus will reduce the value of NB from 1 to 0. So 0 equal to 5, condition is false, continue is not executed, we print the value 1 on the screen. Okay, so once again we go when 0 is greater than 0. So here what happens is that the condition is false now, and we come out of the while loop and the program stops execution. So here you can see that when we reach the value 5 stored in NB and we compare the internal if statement, the continue will skip the further execution of the statement and brings to the next iteration in the while loop. So this is how the continue statement works. So in this presentation we saw the working of break and continue statement in C. Thank you.